A5 from Representative Zeleznikar. Please move your amendment and explain.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Representative Richards. I would like to offer an amendment for A5, the Family Medical Benefit Insurance Program, and I would like a roll call on this amendment.
Roll call has been requested.
This A5 amendment deletes the stacking of two 12-week benefit periods at a time when 24-hour care settings and small businesses have record workforce shortages. We're in a war on talent right now. We don't have people applying for jobs. As a nursing home administrator, I'm very confused why we would double the federal FMLA language of 12 weeks when we are crawling, let me remind you, crawling out of a pandemic and risk closures statewide with nothing done yet on changing that atmosphere. I ask members to consider who will replace these shifts. Who will educate our kids? Who will take care of your mom when you need a nursing home bed, an assisted living bed, or you need home care to come into your house? Who will take care of you when you're in a hospital? Who will respond to an emergency if you have any situation of crime or need a police officer? These are all 24-hour positions. We need to assure patients, residents, clients receive care. If you've been to an ER recently, you're going to wait a long time. We all better be prepared to wait longer. There are no caregivers. While we live in a state of hockey, we don't have a second line or a third line when you're doing 24-hour care. There is no backup plan here. HF2 allows both 12-week leaves in a calendar year, which will have unsustainable implications. While good intentions are here, and I understand them, it's going to have statewide implications. We will see closures. This amendment allows for 12 weeks versus the possible of 24 weeks. So I ask the author, I ask you to make serious consideration on this first implementation of a bill to not have stackable benefits. I'm changing a word, and to or, to help save our state and save all of us so we have caregivers when we need care. Thank you very much.
Representative Richardson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Representative Zeleznikar. We have data here in Minnesota that shows that those who currently have access to paid family and medical leave, the vast majority of those folks don't take any leave during the year. And for those that do, they're not taking the maximum that's available to them. In fact, here in Minnesota, the average leave is about 6 weeks. And we can also look at the research of other states, and it supports the fact that for those who need to take leave, they are often taking less leave than they have available. You know, I said this before, Minnesotans have strong work ethics, and on the House floor earlier this week, we talked about the strong work ethic of Minnesotans and how they power businesses. And, you know, just as we extend lifelines to businesses, we need to do that to workers as well. I trust Minnesotans and don't subscribe to this notion that Minnesotans don't work hard, and I would recommend a no vote, Mr. Chair.
Representative Zeleznikar.
Thank you. I'm disappointed, and I hope people consider this. I've lived this for 40 years in 24-hour operations. And I ask if you have asked the care providers. I just talked to an ER doctor yesterday. They just lost 7 nurses. And they say it's worse now than the time of our pandemic. Worse conditions. So we are not going to have care when we need it. We need to hit a pause button and get this right. I urge members to support this amendment. Thank you.
Clerk will take the roll.
Chair Zhang?
No.
Representative Brand?
No.
Representative Baker?
Aye.
Representative Baker-Finn, absent. Representative Frazier?
No.
Representative Harder?
Aye.
Representative Hassan?
No.
Representative Hemmingsen-Jaeger?
No.
Representative Ryer?
No.
Representative Sensamura?
No.
Representative Nelson?
Aye.
Representative Weems.
Aye.
Representative Zeleznikar.
Aye.
There be 7 noes and 5 ayes. The motion does not carry. The amendment is not adopted. Next amendment is